The current winter session of the Parliament, which started on 26 November and is slated to end on 23 December, is by all accounts likely to be a washout. No decisions are likely to be taken during this session. Way back, in the monsoon session from July 21 to August 13, similar was the case. It was a washout. No new laws were passed, nothing worthwhile was done. And before that, the budget session, the same story. And 2014, with the coming in of the new government, same story. The Parliament did not work. In fact, from 2009 onwards, the Parliament has not been working. From 2009 to 2014, it was the Bharatiya Janata Party which stalled the Parliament day after day. And today, the Congress government, which was at the Congress party, which was at the receiving end at that time, is stalling the Parliament. It is okay for the two parties to play this game amongst themselves. But the Parliament is a very, very vital institution of the country. People are suffering. Farmers are committing suicide. Our youth have got no jobs. There is no security for women. And there is total breakdown of law and order all across the country. Who is responsible to set it right? The Parliament. And the Parliament has failed in its duty for the last 6 to 7 years. They haven't done anything worthwhile for the country to increase either the jobs or the security of the people. Now, it was under this very circumstance, 1,200 years ago, when the rulers could not do anything beneficial for the people. It was under the condition when the society was just going along without any leadership. It was under such a circumstance 1,200 years ago. The population of India welcomed the Muslims with open arms. The Muslim invaders came and the local populace did not support the government and the kings of that time. And the Muslims, they took over the country and looted it. Later, till about 400 years ago, they were also ruling, and slowly they stopped ruling the country and things became chaotic. That was the time about 400 years ago, we welcomed the British with open arms. The British did a good job for the first century or two in annexing the country and bringing in the jurisprudence and linking the country with the railways and so on. But they too fell into bad times. They too lacked an administrative ability. And then India, with a great amount of loss of property and life, fought them and earned our independence. Barely 60 to 70 years after the winning of our independence, we have reached this pass. What is the way forward? This is not the time when foreign countries can raid India and take over and give us a new government. It is not done. Those days are gone. So what is there that can save the country? I would say the armed forces is the last bastion. I am not saying that they will take over power, but in history, whenever such a condition has reached in various countries, it is the army which entered the parliament. It arrested the parliamentarians, dissolved the parliament, and brought in law and order. Of course, that had its own disadvantages. I am not wishing for such a thing. What I am wishing for is that our political elected representatives come to their senses. We want that they get down to their work of improving the country, of providing jobs, job opportunities, finances, of looking after the farmer and looking after the women. If they don't do it, the worst is yet to come, and let us hope and pray things don't get to such a pass, and then and let us hope that things improve to a better position. Jai Hind.